Good afternoon, everyone. This is James at Locking the Value. So, we are doing a bit of a market analysis at the moment. In the last 2 days, the market's gone up about 20 billion, and it's actually gone up 2 billion today, which is a fairly big surprise. Only in the sense that they tend to stay fairly stagnant, if not reduce, over the weekends. And that's been a really prevalent in the last year. If you go back and look at the historical data on CoinMarketCap, what you'll see is that there is a general trend that the market dips or certainly stays stagnant over the weekends. For me, that's actually evidence that there are more institutions investing in the crypto market than people believe, personally. But what we wanted to look at really was a breakdown of what's been happening. So first thing, we've got to say we are thrilled. The very first video we produced, which was on the 14th of April, and it was the video that started our channel, and it's the video that is our most viewed, was our prediction for what the sort of the sleeping giant is of the crypto market at the moment. And that was Engine Coin. And on the 14th of April, we did this video saying Engine Coin we felt was really undervalued. And it was around 8 cents. 9 cents. And as of today, it's at its highest point, which is over 14.5 cents. So it's about 75% rise in value in the last 9 days. So we are thrilled with this. We went hard on Engine Coin. Those of us that invest in the cryptocurrency market, there are a few of us Locking the Value that don't. But those that do, we've all went in hard on Engine Coin because obviously the partnerships with Microsoft, the partnership with Samsung, the fact that they're building a gaming platform, the fact that there was 150 billion spent on the gaming industry by users last year, and there's a prediction for 180 billion in the next year. If they pull off their platform and really build a solid base, this could be marvelous. So definitely very happy. It's been a fairly parabolic rise in the last in the last 10 days or so. Now, I don't know if that's going to continue because realistically, I think a lot of it depends on lockdown. At the moment, more people are gaming than ever because they're just stuck indoors. If that continues, we could continue to see this huge uptrend in Engine Coin. If lockdowns around the globe begin ending, I think the value of the coin will probably dip. It won't deter me from investing in it. If anything, when it drops down in value, I'll invest more. I personally I'm sort of decided that about 12 cents I'd start putting more in again. And got to say I'm thrilled with this. We've done a few videos on our channel. We did one on the very first one was Engine Coin. We've done one on Zilliqa, which I think is a sleeping giant as well. Ripple is one not been viewed very much by people, and I gotta say Ripple, there's a lot of evidence Ripple's gonna explode for me. Fundamentally it is undervalued. I know it's third in the market cap and worth over 8 billion, but you're looking at less than 20 cents a coin. It had this insane rise when everything did, obviously, and hit sort of $3.60. I think it was $3.63, something like that, which was insane. And I don't know if it'll hit that price again, but I'll be surprised if it doesn't hit $1 again at some point. Ripple's used by over 200 banks. I'm not going to go into it. If you've got time, watch our video on Ripple, please. I think you'll learn a lot in terms of what their partnerships are as well. We've also done a video on what else was it? Chainlink. I think a lot of people are into Chainlink, so I'm not going to spam that. I know anyone that's in the crypto market likes Chainlink. Dragon Chain, we did one, and I have put a disclaimer on that video because we didn't do our due diligence properly, and turns out that they don't have a relationship with Disney Channel anymore, or Disney, the company Disney. But I've left that on our channel mainly because I want to point out to people you have got to do your own research. The amount of times I've spoken to people that have watched YouTubers and the YouTubers aren't doing their own research or not doing it properly. As an example is what we did, and I want people to bear that in mind. You've got to check what you do before you invest. It is vitally important. In terms of the market at the moment, Bitcoin's had a huge pump in the last few days. Now, there is no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it that um, I believe fundamentally it's down to the halving. Now, you can look up when the halving is set to happen, roughly 15 days, roughly 16 days. So May 11th is the prediction for when the halving is set to begin. Now, when the halving does, we'll see if the value has continued to climb. Because obviously a lot of it depends on mining as well as the price of mining. Like if it's costing you more than it should to mine, people may stop. It's that simple. So the price could dip, right? We are very, very positive about the way the market's moving at the moment. You can see that this trend, I mean, yesterday in particular, there was a very big, big pump, or not, well, over the last sort of 48 hours, give or take, been a big pump. So we're really excited about it. In terms of what's to come, right? There are a few coins that have obviously got intrinsic value. Mike talked about it recently that if you are low on funds, adapt your investment style. He said he was doing 50% of the normal investment that he would make furloughed or if you've lost your job, you're not going to be able to invest in the way you would. But things are undervalued, and the question is how does this market move when the world gets back to normal? I am hopeful that we're going to see a more heavy investment in this technology as well. Not just because the technology will improve our lives, but actually, I think a lot of us have seen in this sort of lockdown period that the money is now, well, it was certainly less accepted in stores. A lot of places wanted you to make card payments, and I think the idea of a digital currency is going to appeal to the masses more. And if that's the case, we could see an uptake in this market. Now, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're hoping to keep building upon this. Now, there's been a lot of articles about how Ethereum is undervalued, which we'll be looking at, not today. If there's any currency where you're intrigued or you're fascinated, or if you want to discuss how to set up portfolios, please message in the comments. We respond to every comment, and we'll discuss. In terms of what we expect to see over the next couple of weeks, quite simply, I expect to see a market cap hit 300 billion. We have a little over 2 weeks before the halving. I think Bitcoin will hit very possibly 9,000 again. And I think everything is going to go up with it. It tends to happen. And that's been the trajectory with most halvings, or with all halvings rather. So we're looking, I believe, at a 300 billion market cap within the next 2 weeks, which means we're going to see fairly significant investments. So if you are able to continue to invest, do so, but do so according to the money you've got coming in. We've got a channel, we've got a website that shows you how to supplement your income with simple tactics that anyone can do. Please have a look on our site and we will show you what you can do. Email our site and we'll send you more information about possible methods. But these are all tactics anyone can do. It doesn't matter your skill level for anything, because most of them are about simple little tasks that require no talent or no skill. Um, we've got a discussion about Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is something where you need an inherent skill set that you can sell, and we discuss that as well. Um, in terms of where we're continuing to invest, Engine Coin is a big favorite of ours. Chainlink is a big favorite of ours. Mike was talking about Neo and Ontology, and I'm in agreement with both of them actually. I think anything that you've got you gain dividends from is a good shout, especially when you're looking at about 6% return annually, which is 5% better than you're going to get in a bank. And fundamentally, if the value of the currency rises, which I believe will, I think you're going to make more money than you would ever have if you held it in a bank. But make sure you have money in a bank, for God's sake. Um, and yeah, let's just see how things move. Icon, again, another very possible sleeping giant here. Massive fan of Icon. Remember when it broke $12 and you know it's like 40 times away from that now. So um, I don't know whether coins are going to hit their all-time highs again, but there are some that are significantly undervalued. Nano is a huge one. I love Nano as a payment method. I think it's the best one. I love Nano as a payment method. I'm hoarding Nano as much as I possibly can. I think Nano, of all the currencies, if I was to walk to someone on the street and talk about cryptocurrency with them and explain the concepts, if I explained Bitcoin and Ethereum and Nano, they would totally buy into Nano because it makes sense. And I think it's one of those currencies that has this very simple plan and it does what it's meant to. I love it as a concept. I think Nano will be a payment method for multiple companies in years to come. So I'm a big fan. And by the way, its all-time high was about $36. So it's about 60 times away from that. But yeah, it's just that was just our quick sort of market cap breakdown, really. Um, I think exciting times ahead. I hope you all agree. If you don't, please comment and explain why, and we'll see. We'll have a discussion. Please like and subscribe. And any questions you've got, anything you want to know, anything you want to discuss, comment, and we will discuss it. We engage with everyone that watches our channel. Anyway, take care of yourselves and stay safe, please, people. Bye.